in store for us tonight. Folks, we get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
From deep, Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor. When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Conley. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Here's Morant. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The shot by Conley, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Morant, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Doesn't go that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Conley finds Towns. Outside McDaniels. Back to Towns. From deep. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up, and that one falls for Towns.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Shot is up. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Morant, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Edwards against Bane. From behind the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's McDaniels on the wing.
2 minutes.
Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Edwards, the pass to Conley. With the floater. Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Morant, and he drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yeah, each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Towns. McDaniels passes to Conley. From the arc. Gets the three ball to go. Conley's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Morant. Rebound Minnesota.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. And there's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jackson. Can't hit that one. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Towns against Jackson. Towns a screen on Brooks. Back to Towns. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
Towns is really good at the three-point line, and he's a volume three-point shooter and relishes taking shots from there.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Minnesota.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point lane.
Oh, that was something else, man! Wow!
Show us some power! The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And then Morant with the dunk!
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
McDaniels a screen on Jackson. Here's Towns. McDaniels from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Morant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Rivers is checked in for the Timberwolves. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision. The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Good on both. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. It's Edwards on the wing. To the middle. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's got 6.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Gobert, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Morant against Edwards. And it's Morant again missing. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Rivers. Gobert with a screen on Payne. Outside Edwards. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. From deep, Morant. Here's Payne. Jackson, right side. Jackson drawing the double team. 5 on the clock. Oh, got a piece of it. And another shot. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Rivers, hounded by Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And the Grizzlies shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Morant finds Jackson. Unloads from 13. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Outside for Brooks. Launches a 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
From 6 feet away. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Gobert. Here's Rivers. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one. Outside Morant. Beyond the arc. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Here's Edwards. That shot missing. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Payne into the lane, and he goes in for the dunk.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Back to Prince. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him...
Power it home!
Oh, wow! Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
To the paint. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 5 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Morant. An easy 2 on the layup.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Nice move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he drops it first. Hits both from the stripe. So it's the Grizzlies now. It's a 5-point game. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Conley passes to Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Morant. Not going to go that time. Conley with some nice D. Edwards against Jackson. It's Edwards on the wing. 12 points for him. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Here's Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll, and he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
McDaniels with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Prince. He's got 5. Just 4 to shoot. Timeout called the Timberwolves.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Towns, he's checked in for McDaniels. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Just 2 to shoot. The shot by Conley, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Offensive rebound. Jackson laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got 5 points.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Edwards with it, checked by Brooks. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Gobert. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bane.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
The first one falls. And so Gobert nails both of them. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you have to guard him out there. I mean, he can do damage from deep, even from way beyond the arc.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Edwards against Bane. And Edwards. Oh my! Throw it down!
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Morant, the pass to Bane. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Prince, guarded by Bane. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
The drive by Morant. Morant with the slam!
B.A., NBA. Forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
The kick out to Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks, right side. Adams inside. Towns on him. Jackson, the pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's pass to Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards has got 18.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Bane. Lets the three fly. They get it again. Stolen by Conley.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Prince. Outside Conley. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Mike Conley out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Back to Edwards. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
From deep, Morant. The shot off that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Towns on a screen. Edwards for 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Gobert, that's good.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Basket counts.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Morant against Conley. Down low. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Conley against Morant. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Driving inside. Brooks outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Here's Towns. Here's Prince. And another 3 from Minnesota.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Here's Morant. Now here's Adams. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Adams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Conley passes to Towns. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Adams. Here's Prince. Back to Conley. Great D that time from Bane. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Prince. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Tipped. Stolen by Bane. Adams against Conley. Looking to end the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Edwards with it, guarded by Morant. This one for 3. Edwards can't hit.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the Timberwolves.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And stolen by Bane. Here we go. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Conley passes to Edwards, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Pass to McDaniels.
Not easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top of you.
Stolen by Conley. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Now Morant. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly...
I smack clowns with mad style.
Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Minnesota, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Towns wide open. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now Brown, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Conley inside the line. Al Horford with the rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Boston again missing.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. And it's off from three-point range. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They get it again. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over McDaniel. They get it back. Williams finds Horford. From the arc. That shot off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Smart against Towns. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Tatum. From downtown. Rebound Minnesota.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Edwards finds Towns. And here is Conley, guarded by Smart. Back to Towns. Three-pointer. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Good on the triple.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Now here's Edwards. Another miss by Towns. Deflects the pass. Towns with the steal. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player whom anyone would want to play alongside.
Conley dishes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
And it's Brown missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. 9-point game. Gobert with a screen on Smart. Conley the pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And the basket by Horford.
not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Edwards drops them both.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Passes to Horford. Over Towns. They grab their own miss. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Tatum, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Outside Conley. Towns, a screen on Horford. The kick out to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 16.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Smart. No points in the game yet for him. At the tip, and Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. There's the 3. With the drive, and Edwards with the stop.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Smart on the wing. Right side Horford. The 15-footer. Williams finds Tatum. Shoots from the elbow. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Minnesota leading by 17.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Here's Conley. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Tatum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. First team foul. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's stolen by Edwards.
And anytime you go cross court, there's some risk involved. Not at all surprised that one was stolen.
Brown dishes to Tatum. And there's the drive. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 7 points.
Using his athleticism on the boards, gotta put a body on Brown or this will happen.
And Edwards launches it from deep. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Tatum launches it from deep. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Towns kicks to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns, a screen on Brown. Too open that time, made it look too easy. Edwards got 19 points.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And Towns throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Brown with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Smart. And another miss by Boston. Minnesota's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Smart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Tatum finds Brown. They need this. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dishes to McDaniels. And the pass to Towns. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And that one released in time, but no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Timberwolves ahead, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you got to stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
No, this man Tatum can strike so quickly. He can just stop, pop, and pull up on a dime.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for this.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Tatum no good. The Timberwolves shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And Towns throws it down.
And that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Over in the corner, Williams. Smart kicks to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Smart. It's Williams, high post. Brown the pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. To the right side. Brown against Edwards. A second chance effort. The Celtics need to get a shot off. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Williams with the block. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Smart. Boston again missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Brown. He has 7. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 9 points for Jaylen Brown. Towns a screen on Brown and taken away by Brown. The open shot by Tatum. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Horford dishes to Tatum. Here's Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Edwards finds Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
Both good from the line that time.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Tatum. Right at the free throw line, Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Rivers in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is the guy you want to create for time and time again.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Smart. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And so it's Minnesota with it. Gobert the screen. Rivers. Towns for 3. Second chance shot. Out to Edwards from downtown. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 35 in the game.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Outside, Horford. Outside, Smart. 5 on the clock. Horford the pass to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 11 points here in just the second half. Gobert with a screen for Rivers. Down low. Here's McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And the dunk by Tatum.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all he needed and just knocks down the shot.
Edwards finds McDaniel. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now here is Horford. That misses off the backboard. Brown against Edwards. To the middle. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown drives in. Pass to Williams. Goes back up. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Towns for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Tatum kicks to Williams. Pass to Brown. The 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Williams up on top. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Smart. Plays it up off the glass.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And here's Boston. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Brown feeling it out a bit.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
He hits the second from the line. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. 6 to shoot. Towns finds Gobert. Excellent D there from Williams.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. Following the 3 by Minnesota. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Edwards. Rebound by Williams. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-6 run. Brown outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in.
I smack clowns with mad style.
this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the 1. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. The 11-footer. It's Smart on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Brooks defending. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Brooks' mental game, great anticipation on that steal.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smith.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Morant, the pass to Bane. There's the triple. And he can't get that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Morant, no good. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Horford finds Tatum. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 5.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Here's Morant. No good off the back of the rim.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Tatum against Brooks. Horford for 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Smart. Jackson against Horford. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Tatum. Going inside. And finished off by Tatum.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
And here's Morant. Outside Bane. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Celtics.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Horford for 3. Williams passes to Horford. The 3. Sinks it from distance.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Outside for Brooks. Takes a 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Horford. Brown against Bane. Horford, a screen on Bane. Drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Stolen by Bane. On the wing, Brooks takes the three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Horford passes to Tatum. And he drives in. Brooks with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Bane, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies,
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
To the inside, here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Tatum can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Adams. And here's Morant. With the step back, Bane. The shot that time not on target. Tatum with some nice D. Brown against Brooks for 3. Adams grabs the miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Tatum passes to Brown. The 3 is up. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Tatum from long range. That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. And a nice finish on the layup. And now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. 13 feet out. The kick to Tatum. With the drive, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Morant with it. Morant with the slam!
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Jackson against Horford. Pass to Brown. 30 seconds left in the second. Shot clock at 6. Williams with it. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What body control for Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Horford outside. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Tatum from long range. No good. It's a tie game in Memphis. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
These weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. And that one falls for Tatum. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter. Every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Here's Tatum on the take, and there it is for him.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Bane finds Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. The 3 from Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The 3 from Bane. Adams. Smart grabs a miss. Boston trailing. Brown inside. Guarded by Bane. Brown can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Brooks has got 5 points.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Screen by Horford. And it's Brown off the drive. And he can't jam it through. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Payne, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Attack, youngster! This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. It's Williams, high post. Smart against Morant. Here's Brown. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. From deep, Payne drops in the 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Tatum passes to Horford. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he gets it back. Smart outside. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks against Tatum. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .116 left in the third. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. He was all alone on that one. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Horford isn't afraid to go old school and drop a shot there from mid-range.
Shot's good by Morant.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Fires for 3. And it's Smart missing. Memphis has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Jackson finds Morant. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 3-pointer, Brooks. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Celtics, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Tatum. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Adams a screen. Misses the 3. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Payne, the pass to Adams, and stolen by Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Tatum inside. Brooks defending. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Celtics ball.
Here's Brown. Screen by Horford. Brown with it. Jackson in his pocket. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
It's tipped. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Brown against Payne. The drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming, driving in hard and making a statement.
Payne with it, guarded now by Smart. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
To the middle. Back to Payne. And he lobs it up top. And then Morant with the dunk.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Tatum from long range. Williams passes to Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. 6 to shoot. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Horford with a steal. Morant against Brown. Good work there as it goes. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he just continues to improve his jumper. When Brown hits those consistently, defenses better watch out.
Back to Morant. From deep. Hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Grizzlies.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Adams with the ball. Pass to Morant. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intent.
I smack clowns with mad style.
breaking through the tunnel earlier on. All set to take the stage in front of their loyal fans. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Edwards. Conley finds McDaniel. Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Edwards against Spain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's Morant. Makes it off the glass.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge. Oh, goodness.
Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
From the arc. Bain, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Towns. Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. Fader on the way. Offensive rebound. And Adams sends it back.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
And a wide open look for Payne. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Payne for 3. Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. And here is Payne. Right wing. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
From deep, Brooks. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Rivers comes in for Michael Conley. Timberwolves trail by 5. Inside, Edwards. The rebound by Steven Adams.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Kicks it out to Prince. Morant with the steal. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And it's Morant with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Gobert can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside, Bane. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Noel passes to Gobert. Prince wide open. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. There's Jackson with the three. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Grizzlies leading by 10. Live. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Prince out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Rivers in at the point guard position.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. He scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside, does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. From deep, Prince, stolen by Brooks. In the corner, it's Bane. Outside, Jackson. The shot, no good. Prince with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Edwards into the lane and finished off by Edwards.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Morant kicks to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Edwards defending. Back to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Rivers passes to Gobert and finished off by Gobert.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Back to Edwards. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Morant against Rivers. Lets the three fly, and that one's good. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. It's Morant with the drop. And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Down low. Here's Gobert, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Prince, and Adams with the slam.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
McDaniels kicks to Towns. Back to McDaniel. The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. Going inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep. Wow, that is showing off a sick handle. Towns is just not fair at this point.
Morant passes to Bain. Morant dishes to Adams. Gobert with the block. Now here's McDaniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Towns kicks to Rivers. And the Timberwolves call time. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Mike Conley's checked in for Austin Rivers. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Edwards, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Ja Morant. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch.
Here's Jackson. Brooks against Prince. Jackson has the open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Jackson's got 7.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And the rejection by Jackson. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. 5 to shoot. Outside Conley. Back to Prince. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Up top, Morant. 21 points in the game. Payne for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley into the lane. Kicks it out to Prince. This is to Gobert. Back to Prince. Poked away. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Stolen by Jackson. Payne for three. And the three ball is good. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
And here's Prince outside. Jackson with it. Now defended by Gobert. Payne for three. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Memphis, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Morant. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Both free throws good from Morant.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
This is what Morant does best, a natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
The kick out to Towns. To the middle. Here's Noel. A shot off that time. Adams, some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. It's Morant with the drive. Jackson gets the bucket.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Conley inside the line. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Payne kicks to Morant. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Morant finds Payne. Here's Adams. Brooks the pass to Payne. A 3 ball, just 5 to shoot. Outside for Jackson. From past the arc, Towns knocks it away.
Oh, Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
.104 left in the third. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Grizzlies. Conley with a wide open look. Here's Gobert outside Towns. Conley dishes to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Prince. Fires the 3. And another shot. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Towns.
Exactly what you'd love to see from Cat. That aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Minnesota making some changes. McDaniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Austin Rivers in for Mike Conley. Towns, a screen on Morant. Noel passes to Gobert. Good, that one on target from Noel.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And here's Morant. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point. Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Rivers. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And he makes good on the layup.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
To the inside. Here's McDaniels. Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Over to the left wing. Now here's Morant for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Minnesota calls timeout. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Noel. And Mike Conley subbed in for Rivers. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And then Morant slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an...
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw up contact.
Both free throws good from Morant. So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 9 points. Conley with it, guarded now by Jackson. Towns for 3. Conley finds Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
2 shots. And Towns drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in to the paint. Here's Morant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Morant's got 18 points just in the second half. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Diving in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, in pick-and-roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Morant scanning the floor, and they pick up 2. Morant's got 39.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Driving inside. Out to Brooks for three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Brooks has got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. Edwards. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Bain passes to Adams. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Morant. And then Morant rams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Here is Edwards. He kicks to McDaniels. Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. And finished off by Edwards.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the... Oh.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Grizzlies.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for John Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Noel passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Morant outside. Back to Bain. Clock at 6. Fires for three. The feed to Jackson. Now, here's Morant for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A confident win. And David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Smack clowns with mad style.
afraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think he can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And he makes it.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Smart. White on the wing. Clock at 6. And here's Brown for 3. Right side Tatum. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Towns a screen on White. Let's go with a 3 and out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Launches it. And the Celtics another 3.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Gobert with a screen on White. Conley passes to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Gobert's got his second basket. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Now here's Conley. With the second effort, McDaniels from long range. And here's Edwards outside. Connects from downtown.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Here's Tatum driving inside.
Minnesota. Rudy Gobert. First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against White. 6 on the shot clock. Conley finds Towns. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Towns nails them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Williams with the screen. White the pass to Tatum. Back to White. 4-3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Now here's Towns. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Brown passes to Tatum. Smart for 3. That shot off the mark. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Jacks up a three. Mike Conley, that one's good.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Tatum from long range. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Assisted.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Now when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Rudy Gobert. Second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Towns on a screen. Here he comes. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
It's Brown on the wing. And the 17-footer goes down.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
For Minnesota, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Towns a screen on White. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
First personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line.
So he gets them both. 27 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Towns. There's the drive, and it's powered home by Towns.
And no help on that one. Towns, long strides. Get all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
And Tatum, here we go. And then Tatum slams it in.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
Minnesota foul. Carl Anthony Towns. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Into the line for the Timberwolves. Corey Prince. Austin Rivers.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And your Celtics team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They've also been consistently getting themselves to the line tonight, picking up plenty of points off free throws.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Derek White. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the Boston 5.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
Smart finds White. Clock at 4. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Tatum can't hit. Minnesota in the lead. Gobert on the high post. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. McDaniels covering. And the jam by Brown.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today. So that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
Now here's White. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to White. And here's Smart. The 3-ball. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Gobert. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he's smart and he stays focused on his shot.
Tatum passes to Smart. Tatum inside, guarded by Edwards. Tatum can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's White. Outside Tatum. Williams a screen on Edwards. Here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
So it's Boston now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-4 run. And that one is hammered home.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Outside Tatum. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Brown. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Pass to Prince. From downtown. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Smart for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. A minute 4 left in the second. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. Second shot opportunity. Back to Rivers. Here's Prince. Pure from 3-point range. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The offensive rebound. Here's Prince. Gets the 3 to fall. Prince has got 6 in the quarter.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
White on the wing. Back to Smart. 4-3. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Horford. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
On the court for the Timberwolves, they've got Taurean Prince. Austin Rivers out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Towns in at the small forward position. Shot is good by Edwards. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
Now here's Brown. He's got 13. Pass to Horford. Smart outside. Back to Horford. Over Towns. And that one's long.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leader?
Edwards, the pass to Towns. That three's off the mark. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now here's Brogdon. It's Brown on the wing. No good that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Prince. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Smart with the ball. Back to Brown. Outside Brogdon. 4 on the clock. Horford for 3. Boston again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Prince. Back to Rivers. Towns for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics shooting the rock well at 46%.
First personal foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
The line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Rivers. And both free throws good for Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And Horford gets it to go.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Towns for 3. Boston with a rebound.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Here's Tatum into the lane. And then Tatum slams it in.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league. They're on display now.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From deep three-point range. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards has got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot won't fall. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. Tatum against Towns. Outside Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. The kick to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Boston again missing. For Minnesota, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. For 3, Conley. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Conley's got 6 points.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
On the wing, Tatum. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
Minnesota foul. Mike Conley. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, please.
And that one falls for Tatum. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Jalen Noel.
27 seconds left in the third. Oh, swiped away. And they're running. Here's McDaniels. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting from Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels. At the line for one.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Smart. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Towns for 3. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 14. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And for the Celtics, they're shooting about 47%, a nice number. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Manning the backcourt, it's Brogdon and Smart, and it's Tatum in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jason to take that shot because the defense is giving him room to do so. Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
McDaniels gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Over to the left wing. Back to Smart. From behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. The 3 is up. Noel, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Towns with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
The shot by Conley, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Brogdon. Moore's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for Noel. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Conley against White. Moore. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot from deep. Williams passes to Smart. Misses off the right iron. The Timberwolves shooting is around 55% so far. Pass to Edwards. Over Smart. White with the steal. Driving to the basket. Edwards pulls it in.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Towns for three. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's Smart on the wing. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. Smart's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Edwards against Smart. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And that one's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Tatum from long range. Rebound Minnesota.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hauled in by Brown. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Tatum, a screen on Gobert. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Tatum.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Tatum, good.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Here's Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
White for 3. He can't hit that time. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. Here's Moore. Fires in the triple. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Kicks it out to Smart. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
I smack clowns with mad style.
his own routine to get ready.
Here we go.
But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And the Grizzlies with possession. Morant with it, out guarded by Tatum. And a wide open look for Bane. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brown against Morant. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's the drive. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Payne for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one on Horford.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team. Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. Outside, Horford. This one for 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Here's Bane. Can't hit from 12. Now Brown. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Tatum finds Brown. Out to the right wing. Celtics passing it around. Tatum drives in. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Driving the lane.
An incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Tatum kicks to Horford. From deep three-point range, here's Williams. Outside, Smart. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Memphis. Horford against Bane. Brooks with no one around. Adams. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Tatum passes to Brown. To the middle. Horford kicks to Brown. The tray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Tatum's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Now, here's Horford. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Smart. Here's Brown. Outside, Horford. Here's Smart. Boston again missing. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane passes to Brooks. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Brown dishes to Tatum. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Memphis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Adams kicks to Bane. The offensive rebound. It's Brooks on the wing. Bane passes to Brooks. Off target from outside. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Shot clock at 3. Smart finds Horford. There's Brown with the 3. The kick out to Tatum. Passes it to Horford. Another shot with the clock winding down. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. That's now 8 points for Jason Tatum. Now here's Morant for 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Tatum. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And he drives in. Excellent D there from Williams.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Brown inside the line. And he can't bank that one in. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Takes a step back. Pass to Morant. Dishes it to Adams. It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. The Celtics have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Bane with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Adams. It's good. This game is all even. Adams has got his first points of the night.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Horford with the screen on Bane. There's Brown with the 3. Smart passes to Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Jackson has the open look, drills it from outside, and it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Brown dishes to Tatum. Back to Brown. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The Rio, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And some changes here for the Celtics. Mike Muscala is checked in for Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Brown. Morant against Smart. Back to Morant. There's the drive. Outside, Bane takes the three. They get it back. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
White goes in. 59 seconds left now here in the second. And Muscala kicks to White. Muscala, the pass to White. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a three. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's Brooks in the corner. Sinks the triple. Brooks has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's his first foul. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for White. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brown finds Muscala. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Gallinari. Shoots over Adams. And his first shot of the game, no good.
No clue how he missed.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a grinding performance from him up to this point. His work on the boards in that first half was terrific.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant. Oh, look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
There's the pass to Adams. Jackson in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Inside. And the slam by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Jackson kicks to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Launches it. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Fires, high post. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Bane. And it's out of bounds. they say last touch by Adams.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Brown. Pass to Muscala. On the wing, Brown. Back to Muscala. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Boston again missing.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Gallinari dishes to Muscala. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Shoots from the high post. And it's Gallinari missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Payne for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Brown the pass to Muscala. Smart kicks to Gallinari. Fires from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Morant passes to Adams. Now Payne. From deep. Morant outside for the 3. And they get it back. Adams dishes to Morant. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
Here's Brown driving to the basket. Brown jams it in.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Morant. It's deflected. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brown showing the quick release with the pull-up there.
Payne for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Brown finds Gallinari. Williams a screen on Payne. Gallinari passes to Smart. He's open, decides to fire. Bucket is good.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
From outside the arc, and it's Brooks that time on the assist by Jackson. And now it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And there's the drive. Brown the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. It's rebounded by Memphis. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Celtics trail by 11. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Gallinari is out there with Mike Muscala, and it's Williams at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Looking to get it going, and then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Brown kicks to Gallinari. Passes it to Smart. With the drive. kick out to Brown. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Payne for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Three-pointer, Brooks. They get it back. Out to Morant. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by Muscala. Celtics trail by 16. Molinari pass to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Muscala with the ball. Pass to Smart. The kick out to Brown. Here's Muscala. Boston again missing. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Now, here is Muscala, guarded closely. Brown against Payne. Williams sets a screen for Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots the three. Williams kicks to Muscala. Second chance shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Here's Morant. Williams with the steal. And slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Out to Brooks. Morant looking around. No good on the three.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
And it's Brown missing, and the Grizzlies leading by 14 from deep three-point range.
Come on.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Muscala, and it's Tatum in for Gallinari. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And here's Tatum for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Brooks finds Adams. Here's Payne. Fires the three. And Tatum pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Grizzlies.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Ja Morant.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And the second free throw, good. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Morant. 6 on the shot clock. They could use a bucket. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA.
Clowns with mad style.
Austin